Ontario's Airport Loop, the Inland Empire's top 10 startup investors, IncentiFind, and more. Welcome to the Weekly Wire Roundup. I'm your host, Barry Smith III. This video newsletter is a wrap-up of articles, news, and events around the Inland Empire and part of Startempire Wire, an aggregate location on the web dedicated to connecting you with the best startups, people, and events in the Inland Empire. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube and join our email list at StartempireWire.com. Now the news. The first article of this week on the website was about Elon Musk's Boring Company and how it plans to build the Ontario Airport Loop. The article can be found on the website, and the gist of it is this. The San Bernardino County Transportation Authority has approved an underground rail project. This underground rail project is a tunnel that's going to be built by Elon Musk, the Boring Company. The 4-mile tunnel will connect Metrolink's busiest line, Rancho Cucamonga Metrolink station, with the nation's fastest growing airport. That is the Ontario International Airport. The project is estimated to cost $85 million and take 4 years to complete. HNTB and Engineering Services will serve as the services contract for the project on behalf of the San Bernardino County Transportation Authority. Check the article out on the website. It's a great one. Second thing on the website we talked about was the Inland Empire's top 10 startup investors in this region. So this article just basically covers all of the core areas of each of these 10 investors, and we even have an honorable mention. Names we mentioned in the article of those who are investing in this region in startups include the Tech Coast Angels, who provide funding to early stage companies here in Southern California. New Chip Accelerator. New Chip Accelerator is a remote global startup accelerator program, and they're actually investing in companies out here in the Inland Empire as well. And then we talked about Creative Destruction Lab. And they're a nonprofit organization that runs a program to help scalable, seed-stage, science and technology-based companies. For the rest, go check out the website and check out the honorable mention, which was one that you don't want to miss. The third article on the website this week was UCR launches Beyond Brilliant, a $50 million fundraising initiative for students. Check the article out on the website. Well, basically, the UCR initiative aims to raise $50 million in the next 5 years to support things like scholarships and graduate fellowships, experiential learning opportunities, health and wellness resources. Beyond Brilliant got its seed funding from UCR Foundation Board of Trustees member Eric Anderson through Anderson Community Partners. UCR's Living the Promise campaign raised $300 million in 4 years. The program is aimed at tackling social mobility issues in the Inland Empire region, and UCR is starting with its home base, the university itself. Check out the website. The fourth article on the website this week, Founders First CDC is awarding a total of $100,000 to 30 businesses in Southern California. Founders First CDC is a nonprofit organization that provides growth capital, strategic expansion programs, coaching, and resources to diverse-led businesses to help them achieve $10 million in revenues and beyond. So far, the organization has served 400 plus companies, approved $21 million in funding, and helped create 300 plus jobs in the companies it backed. For Southern California, the application for the deadline of their program is November 30th, 2021. And in order to qualify, you must be a diverse-led company of founders. That includes people of color, women, veterans, LGBTQ leaders with more than 2 employees. So you can check that article out on the website as well. And if you qualify, you should apply. Next article on the website, online database of real estate incentives by federal, state, and city governments, IncentiFind for property owners. So IncentiFind lets real estate developers and property owners find relevant green incentives for their projects. The company helps real estate developers and property owners to quickly find which leadership in energy and environmental design that they're eligible for. IncentiFind lets real estate developers sign up for individually designed reports like a quick summary, a bid summary, verification report, or a portfolio report. IncentiFind lists 46,000 incentives in its database and categorizes them for new constructions or existing buildings. So check that article out if you're interested in IncentiFind. Next article on the website, San Bernardino County to have a 650 megawatt Daggett solar power facility. So this solar photovoltaic electricity generation and energy storage facility will produce up to 650 megawatts of power and include up to 450 megawatts of battery storage capacity on approximately 3,500 acres of land. Clearway Energy Group will build this solar power generation and storage facility on 3,500 acres near the Barstow Daggett Airport. Common objections cited by the residents in nearby rural communities include health hazards caused by blowing dust, protection of scenic views, preservation of habitat and wildlife. San Bernardino County expects to collect millions of dollars in tax revenue by having this solar power plant built in their county. So if you have any insights on that, you can actually email us and tell us a little bit about it if you live near that area. But check it out on the website about this amazing new solar facility that's planning on being built. And now for our events. This week in our events, we have a few meetups and one conference. The first would be a webinar as well. The Entrepreneur Crash Course, located in Riverside. Actually, it is a virtual conference, but targeted towards the people of Riverside. You can check out the event on Eventbrite. It's a free webinar, happens on November 15th. Inland Empire Python virtual meetup will be happening as well on November the 16th. John Sheehan is the leader of that group. And if you are interested in Python and learning more about Python, check out that group. And there will be a face-to-face robot meeting with the Inland Empire or the Riverside Robotics Society. That happens on November the 20th. Check that out. It's going to be fun if you want to go. I've been there to the face-to-face in-person robotic meetings. And finally, for our last meetup, we have the Inland Empire Bitcoin Beers in Beaumont. That's happening on November 15th. You want to check it out. It's going to be a great meeting. If you just want to get out and, shoot the breeze with a couple other folks and talk about Bitcoin. And for conferences this week, we have one conference, and that's happening virtually through the Coachella Valley Economic Partnership. Their conference called The Summit will be happening on November the 18th. So check it out, Coachella Valley Economic Partnership hosting their annual conference virtually online. And one of the things that I learned, if you're interested, is that this year you will get a glimpse of the report put out by the Inland Empire Center for Entrepreneurship on entrepreneurs in the region. So they did an annual report, or actually the first of its kind report on the state of the entrepreneur. So Mike Stoll will be presenting on that, and it'll be worth seeing. So tune in virtually November the 18th, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in to this week's weekly Wire Roundup. If you are enjoying these, we would appreciate your feedback. We always want to make them better, and every week we want to raise the bar of what we've done the week before. So let us know in the comments. Let us know by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Let us know that we are at least getting out to you. Thanks and have a great week. See you next week.